Hi Capricorn, welcome to your fortnightly forecast for the holidays with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. Whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, it's for you. Remember, they're general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Now, that being said, this is for the next 2 weeks because just like you, I will be enjoying the holidays. So before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. And they help you all on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the fortnight over this next 2 weeks, you have... Ooh, okay, there you go. So your key to the fortnight is the Tree of Life. So this card actually is one of my favourites across all of my decks, if not my actual favourite across all of the decks, because it represents what I call divine intervention and assistance. This is where the universe either removes or blocks something from your life because it's not actually for you and there is something better just waiting around the corner, or it can sometimes show up as almost like a hand of fate kind of energy. All right, it's very similar to the Fool card, but it's kind of like when we talk about divine assistance, it's like the right thing, the right person, the right experience shows up just at the moment, like the very moment that you need it. So I love it for that reason. Now, in terms of your actions and options, you've got the Eight of Cups. So there's something that you're walking away from here, right? This next fortnight, there's something that you're leaving behind. It kind of makes sense in a way because we're at the end of the year, we're closing things down. I just want to say as well, by the way, if you are celebrating over this next fortnight, happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful solar return. Remember to fill the day of your birthday with a little bit of everything that you want this whole year ahead to have in it for you. So your Eight of Cups it's about walking away, but it's also about leaving things behind and changing, or not even changing. Like in a lot of ways, the Eight of Cups represents your ability to kind of really cognitively understand an emotional imbalance, right? And so with this divine intervention or assistance, there might be something that you are guided to walk away from or to leave be at this point. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Three of Wands. So there's one way that this might show up would be through like a communication that comes from overseas or from a distance. That's one way that this could show up. And you've got two cards here that represent things that happen like either away from or farther away from you. Now, the Three of Wands is also a work and or business card, and it's actually a very lucky, expansive energy. So when it comes to your professional sphere, this does suggest some potential good news or some kind of expansion within the career sector that you don't expect. So for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be either through your travels that you connect with somebody, or maybe over the holidays you connect with someone who maybe gets you to see whatever it is that you're studying in a really different light. So you gain like a new, bigger or broader perspective in some way. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be some really good developments when it comes to work. Maybe your boss offers you a bonus or some kind of, I wouldn't say this is a promotion energy, and it could also see you start getting really proactive about maybe finding a different job or making some kind of lateral move within the company. When it comes to your those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is the entrepreneur card, right? This is the card of the business owner. This is the card for anyone that has like a personal business or something that they do sort of for themselves. With this card, we're always encouraged to really think about how we can expand our vision and how we can take our business, our work, whatever it is that we offer as a service to the world in a bigger way, right? So this is really the universe kind of giving you the elbow or the nudge to say you're on the right track, but you need to think bigger, right? Instead of just thinking local, start thinking, county-wide. If you're already doing county-wide, start thinking national, right? And then if you're already at the national level, start thinking about international. That's one of the messages here with this card. Think bigger, expand your vision. When it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working for any reason, honestly, this, especially with the Eight of Cups, this might be where you're kind of, over this next fortnight, you might end up deciding to go against all of your usual instincts, right? So the usual instincts for Capricorn is to be responsible, to show up, to do all of that kind of stuff. And there's something here that kind of suggests that you're like, you know what? I'm going to make this about me, right? I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to step away from this or whatever the duty is. I'm going to put that down for a moment. I'm going to focus on what's important to me and myself at this moment. For your love and relations, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a budgeting card, right? So when it comes to partnerships, marriages, long-term relationships, you and your significant other could be having a lot of conversations around money, finances, budgeting, what's going where, who's paying what, how it's going to be paid, you know, what the frequency is, all of that stuff. This might actually be a really good time to shop around for deals when it comes to all kinds of things that you use or need on a day-to-day basis, because you've got that Eight of Cups. So you might be, for a lot of you, you might literally be at the end of a contract for your mobile phone or for your car or for your insurance or whatever the case might be. As you're coming towards the end of things, you might be able to, at this time, sort of really shop about. So there's a lot of conversations with your partner that need to be had around finances, and there could actually be some kind of advancement or potentially some kind of career enhancement or blessing that comes in that strengthens or sweetens the collective pot. And then finally, when it comes to your those of you that are single and looking, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be in your local area really that you'll connect with the right person. And more importantly, because you've got the Two of Pentacles, this might be that you meet somebody who is, maybe you're both in a very similar place at the moment, and that's what the connective energy is between you. So in some way, shape or form, there is advancement here, which I really like. Now, remember, your year ahead astro tarot scopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. You can get those on the link in the description box below. And also, as if that wasn't enough, remember the New Year, New Frequency is up there and out there for your purchasing pleasure. It is a short, sharp, focused energy work mini course. You do it in your own time, on your, you know, at home, in your own space, and trust me, it is going to get you ready for 2024 like never before. If you're going to purchase that, make sure it's for your sun sign, okay? Now, for your money and materials, you've got the Two of Wands. Love that, right? Look, so you've got two twos. Two twos represents a bond, a pact, or an accord. And what this means is that financially there's some kind of partnership or advancement when it comes to a partnership, a connection, or a collaboration that's really going to enhance your finances. Because you've got this with the Tree of Life, it's like the right thing, the right piece of information, or maybe even just the right conversation happens in order to get your finances to a much stronger place. That Two of Wands tends to represent affluent places and people. And when you've got it here with the Two of Wands, there's something about your work life, your professional life, that's really going to start to enhance your personal, you know, like how you make your money or what the earning potential is. In some way, I think you're going to see either a gap in the market if you're a business owner, if you are a, oh gosh, come on. Yeah, a gap in the market if you're a business owner, but if you're an employee, this could be that you find something that makes you indispensable. And so you might be able to sort of, you know, say, listen, since I'm the only person that can do this, what's the recompense going to be for me? When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Two of Wands tends to represent the head, the face. I mean, I've got no problems here, no issues necessarily, but I will watch out for skin irritation when it comes to the face this week as well. Remember, I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice, not diagnosis. When it comes to your home and environment, the Two of Wands, home could be a source of both pleasure, but also more, like you could end up spending more money on the home this fortnight, which makes total sense, right? It's the holidays. So speaking of, whatever you do or don't celebrate, from my heart to yours, I just want to say a massive thank you so much for all of your support throughout 2023, for all of your comments and all the rest of it. It really does mean the absolute world to me. And whether you celebrate Yule, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa or Christmas, from my heart to yours, I really hope you have a wonderful time. Take care, and I will see you in the new year for all of the new stuff that I'm going to be bringing you, which I think you will love. Take care, and I'll see you soon.